Hello and welcome. This is Lowville, a tiny community that doesn't really exist anymore in a realistic sense. It does have its historical value, and therefore it continues to exist in a symbolic sense. But this is not a functioning community, not anymore in the present time at least. Lowville sits in the middle of nowhere along Guelph Line, which is a very busy road, in spite of the fact that it is only a 2-lane road. That is because this is one of few less mountainous roads connecting the north and south. There is no highway around this area. The majority people will pass by Lowville without even realizing the existence of this little hamlet. When I say the north and south, I mean the shoreline along with the Lake Ontario. There are several established cities along the shoreline in the south, but the further you go north, the less civilized it gets. I am specifically talking about the red zone as displayed. Lowville is somewhere around here where the arrow is pointing. Statistics Canada doesn't provide any information on Lowville. There is no population info. In fact, there is nothing. Websites related to Halton and Burlington do carry some bits of information here and there, but everything is outdated, and it's safe to assume that there is no attention paid to this little forgotten place. Purely based on my drone footage, I am making a very loose assumption that the population of Lowville is somewhere between 100 to 500. It's probably closer to 100, but it doesn't mean there is nothing in Lowville. In fact, there is the Lowville Park, a free park that is one of the best parks I've been to thus far. I was quite amused to find this park so nice because I was expecting nothing but a run-down, poorly maintained park. This park used to be a part of a gated parks community. For how long it has been free, I don't know, unfortunately. The parking lot is unexpectedly huge and very well maintained. In fact, this park is far better than any of gated Halton parks I've been to. This is an unexpected surprise for me because my expectation was low. Like I said a moment ago, I expected a poorly maintained park. The park itself has an interesting layout as well. It has a creek running right through it. Families are free to play in the creek if they desire. In fact, you will see some families playing in the creek at one point of this video. The park provides around 15 minutes of casual walking if you stick to the main route. There is a deeper part of the park if you follow the creek where you can venture pretty deep. So, in the end, what exactly is Lowville? Is it a town or a village? Well, it is none of it. As I said in the beginning, the place exists only in a symbolic sense. It has no town hall and no community buildings. It does have its park, but it's clear to me that this place is intended for outsiders than for locals. And, while this place is situated in the middle of nowhere, it is within 30 minutes to any major urban area, meaning living here doesn't really impact your ability to shop necessary groceries and whatnot. There is one thing you should remember about this place. It is that you cannot drive up here for a day or two after heavy snowing. I should know because I tried. Canada does an excellent job plowing the snow in general. Even then, these roads are a bit too adventurous for safe driving in snow. This is especially true for the park where you have to drive a rather steep incline of about 30 degrees. It's absolutely not safe under snowy conditions. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.